And just like that, it's time for our weekly roundup of all the things lady just ain't gonna do this week. Number one, how the fuck does Chris Cuomo still have a goddamn job? Oh yeah, he's a white man. Well, technically, Chris Cuomo has been suspended indefinitely from CNN, but y'all, you know how this goes. This week it was revealed again that Chris Cuomo, CNN anchor, was helping his brother, Andrew Cuomo, the governor, to beat allegations of sexual harassment when he was the motherfucking governor of New York. I mean, in the land of white manning, this does not surprise me, but it does make me mad. It's been months since they've known all of this, but it's only now that anyone's doing anything about it. Meanwhile, this motherfucker been on the air like not a thing happened. And perhaps it has something to do with the fact that allegedly he too, not to be confused or maybe to be confused with Me Too, allegedly has a problem keeping his hands to himself. And maybe it's not even allegedly, because earlier this year, a woman came out and talked about how he put hands on her inappropriately in front of her motherfucking husband. So I'm going to go ahead and call this some serial predator shit. What y'all want to bet he's suspended indefinitely, but still getting paid? Child, it's a lot, but maybe not that much coming from a network that put a man back on the air after he pulled out his dick on a work Zoom call and started jacking off. He's back on the air, yes, on this same station, giving legal commentary and getting paid for it. You really cannot make this shit up. Other things lady just ain't gonna do this week is pandemic racism. So the world is in a frenzy this week over a new COVID variant that has been named Omicron, whatever. It was discovered by scientists in South Africa, and basically the thing you need to know is that it mutates more quickly and therefore spreads faster than other variants. Also, it looks as if vaccines are in fact effective against these variants, but previous infections are not. Most scientists are saying that we really shouldn't worry about this too much. We're still learning more, and the best protection against it is to get vaccinated. 3 shots, my friends, 3 shots. That is what it means to be fully vaccinated. Okay, but then why was travel to and from South Africa blocked when the variant has been detected in at least 40 other countries? And the first known cases are already popping up in the United States, including in San Francisco. Well, because pandemic racism, that's why. Look, people, it's not a South African variant. It's a global variant that doctors in South Africa were the first to find. So spread the word on that and get your ass vaccinated, please, and thank you, because we ain't playing with y'all no more. Get vaccinated, goddammit. Other things lady just ain't gonna do this week is abortion rights on the chopping block. Now, you know lady was not gonna end the list of things we ain't gonna do without talking a little bit about the fact that these motherfuckers on the Supreme Court are primed to try and strike down Roe versus Wade, which was the landmark case that gave people who can get pregnant the right to terminate that pregnancy if they deemed it necessary for any reason. Now, there's so much that's fucking infuriating about this shit, but the one I really want to drop here is that women are fucking people who deserve to make our own decisions about our own goddamn bodies. And if you don't like abortion, stop putting your penis in us, okay? These people on this court, with few exceptions, are raising the most asinine arguments about why they think there is a world in which it is okay to prevent people from making decisions about whether or not to reproduce, and that these decisions are linked to the well-being of the people who carry the sole ability to spawn another human. The other thing lady wants to say about this is that elections really do the fuck matter, and this is why. Donald Trump getting elected as the fucking president of the United States meant that he had the power to appoint judges to the Supreme Court in the case of retirement or death. Now, what did he do? Appoint not 1, not 2, but 3 conservative abortion-hating judges, giving the court a conservative majority. I'm literally going through every single day, trying my very hardest not to burn shit down, because actually there is a way to stop this. And I'm very, very doubtful that the Biden-Harris administration is going to do what needs to be done to stop this country from careening off a fucking cliff. And while usually Lady might say that, well, maybe sometimes that shit needs to happen so people can learn their lesson, this shit is just a bridge too fucking far. Now, what can the Biden-Harris administration do, you ask, to stop this train from careening into a brick wall? Well, they can start lobbying Congress right the fuck now for a bill to expand the court. Democrats have power now, but like I said, folk are afraid to use it because why? Well, because it seems that Democrats are hell-bent on playing by the rules when Republicans stopped giving a fuck about that years ago, and they instead started changing the rules. So, as long as Democrats wax poetic about a democracy that don't longer exists, we will continue to take way too fucking long to address things that actually require urgent action, like voting rights, like vigilantism, like racist terror, and like the fact that the right to decide whether or not to have a child is about to disappear into fucking dust. So that's my list of things that Lady just ain't gonna do this week. But let's go into the things we want more of, though. Number 1, breakups, where you actually stay the best of friends. So I am happy to say that I got to spend some time with my now ex-partner, and we are still the best of friends. We still make each other laugh, we still love each other dearly, and we still have each other's backs. And it makes me think that what Lady loves this week is what happens when two grown-ups stay grown and sexy with the shits and did the work in our relationship to be friends when we were together, which means we can be friends when we're not together. So shout out to you, Malachi, for being fucking awesome. Love you tons and tons and tons. Other things Lady just loves this week is Omarion memes. So even though we're not here for the variant bullshit, we are here for these Omarion memes. Because can't nobody pronounce that name of the other one. And besides, Omarion jokes never get old. Never. Omarion says, do your part and get vaxxed up like you supposed to be. That's my song. Okay, wait. I'm cracking myself up here. Okay. Other things that Lady loves this week is Stacey Abrams announcing that she is running for governor, and we are all the way here for it. Well, honestly and truly, the best news of this week was that Stacey Abrams announced she's going to be coming back to claim her rightful seat. The governor's seat, that is. And we love to see it. When she's elected, again, she will be the first Black woman governor in the fucking nation. And we love, love, love to see it. And this time, honey, I'm going to actually get to vote for her and not just get out the vote for her.